Hello, in this video I'm going to show the speed up tricks on Motorola Signature. Okay, we can begin with developer options and a few things that we can adjust in them. So first open up your settings, then scroll all the way down until you find, not all the way, my bad, a little bit, but not the whole way down. Click on About Phone, now scroll down a little until you find the device identifiers, and in here we have our build number. We need to tap on it a few times in a row until we see that we are a developer. In my case, also need to confirm by drawing my screen lock. We can see on the bottom that we are now a developer, so we can go back. Now go into System and scroll down, find Developer Options, and go to the downside because we need to find four options that we can adjust to get some speed. So keep scrolling down until you find. Where are they? Okay. Window animation scale, transition animation scale, and the animator duration scale. As you take a look, all three of them are currently set on 1x. And to improve the speed of our phone, we can completely turn them off or select them on 0.5. When it comes to me, a perfect balance between off and 1x is of course 0.5. So that's the value that I'm about to select for all three options, but remember that you shouldn't go higher than 1x because it will only slow your device. So I always pick 0.5 when it comes to those options. We can also scroll a little bit more to find the fourth option. It will be under apps and it's the background process limit. Currently it's set on the standard, but we can select at most 3 or at most 4 processes. It is up to you which mode you want to use. I'll select at most 4. Okay, that's all when it comes to developer options. Now we can go back. Let's scroll to the upside, and in here we have the storage. And of course, if you have some apps that you're not using, simply uninstall them because they're only taking your storage space away, and that might be the problem why your device is running slowly. So if you have some unused apps, you can uninstall them. If you click on the apps right in here, you can see the whole list of apps that are installed on your phone. But you need to be aware that some of those apps, for example, the Google Play services, are the system apps, and uninstalling them might be impossible. And you shouldn't do anything right in here. You shouldn't clear storage or cache or anything because something bad may happen. It's a system app. Simply uninstall the apps that you have downloaded manually, or the apps such as Firefox, browsers, Facebook, etc., etc. Only the apps that are not the system apps. So have that in mind. In here you can also click on Free Up Space, and you'll be able to see that we have some duplicated files. You'll see some large files. That are suggestions for us that we should delete them to get some free space, and many more. Okay, as you scroll down, you can see the system storage. Actually, okay, nothing to do in here. So let's go back. All right. When it comes to the battery, we don't have any power options or anything like that. So let's close it up for now. Also, if you have a lot of apps opened in the background, we have reduced the background limit, but if you didn't change that, you just need to remember that if you have a lot of apps opened in the background, they are taking your RAM away, and that also might be the problem why your device is running slowly. So if you have the apps that you're not using that are opened in the background, simply manually close them just like that, swipe to the upside, and you will close those apps. And thanks to that, your RAM will be freed up. I'm wondering what it is. Okay, it's the battery app. Not the thing that I'm much interested in. If we go into Moto Secure, what it is. In here, I don't think that we have some cleaner or anything, but when it comes to the cleaning apps, we can download some from the Play Store if you're interested. Simply open up the Play Store, type cleaner or cleaning. You'll have a whole list of apps that you can download, but simply remember that before downloading anything, it's always good to read the reviews about the app that you're interested in before you download it. Also, rebooting our device is also pretty useful, because basically during that process our phone rests we can say in that way. Also the RAM gets freed up. So rebooting your device regularly, for example once a week, is completely enough. And it also might help with its performance. To perform a reboot, we need to launch the power menu, and we do that by clicking the power key and volume up, just like that, and now simply select the restart. After that, your device will be turned off. After a few seconds, it will be turned on again, and your phone will be ready to use. And as a last resort method, you can perform a factory reset of your device, but you need to be aware that factory reset will delete all of your data also. So before deleting, you can before the factory reset, you can perform and create a backup of your data, so you'll be able to restore the whole data that you have later on any other device. You can also copy it into external storage, for example. So it's good to do before you perform a factory reset. To perform a factory reset, open up the settings, scroll down a little until you find where it is, system. Now scroll down, find the reset options. In here you can create a backup. I should take a look. When it comes to backupping on Motorola, we have possibility to use the Google account to create a backup, and everything will be stored in our cloud, in the cloud of our Google account. Now to perform a factory reset, click on reset options and select erase all data. After that, your device will be turned off. After a few seconds, it will be turned on again, and the next thing that you need to do is to go through the setup process. We also have the performance down below, and we can enable the smart app launch, enable device to learn app usage patterns so apps can be launched quickly. If you are interested, you can turn it on. We can perform a storage cleanup also, and we have the RAM boost. We have some extended memory, some virtual RAM. Currently it says it's set to AI Auto in my case. Using AI learning, optimized memory use by up to 16 gigabytes. The 16 gigabytes is actually the highest value, but if you're interested, you can manually select the value, the amount of memory that you want to use. So it's up to you. And also, it's good to have the latest version of the software. Sometimes the device might be lagging because it's not using the latest software. To check which software do you have, go back into the settings and click on system updates right in here, and you'll be able to check are you using the latest version. In my case, I have the latest. If you have the possibility to update, simply download, simply install the update to have the latest version. In my case, I can got it because I'm using the latest software. You can also manually click on check for updates just to make sure. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.